So these people that's walking around here that's born with their hair in their head, they sick. God said that's a plague. Your natural hair is just like these trees. It just shoot up to the sky. You understand that? God gave you that. Christ got that kind of hair. You understand that? I want you to know that before you leave here, sis, you actually putting a plague on your head. Come on, now.
You beautiful, believe it or not, but you mess yourself up with that blonde in your hair. God said. You want to like the white woman, huh? Love is keeping God's commandments. So now, what should we? Let me ask you this: you're an elder mother. How should these young black women get their lives right?
Yeah, we're gonna go get some drink.
How should these young black women get their lives right? You a mother, because right now it gotta be black love amongst each other, black and Hispanic and Native Indians. You an elder mother, right? They say respect your elders. I remember hearing that growing up. As an elder, how should you tell your young sisters to get their lives right?
Tell them to obey the commandments in the Bible.
Obey the commandments in the Bible. Are you married? How long you been married?
36 years.
36 years? A long time. Look at her. She's like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't do no 36 years. Okay? You married? Y'all separated?
I'm a widow.
You a widow? Okay, how long were you married to your husband?
26 years.
26 years? She's like, okay, maybe 26, I can do 20. Not no 30 though. Okay, what is keeping your marriage together? How should a young woman know how to keep her husband at home?
You're supposed to put your trust in them.
Put your trust in them? What else?
And love.
Love? Cause we need to hear this. We don't hear I was married 30, 40, 50 years.
Make sure they got a job to feed the family.
Make sure they got a job to feed the family. What else? What else should keep your husband at home?
Me.
What you mean, me?
He gonna come back home. You can't stray away. You gonna always come back home.
You gotta be at home too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be at home.
What else? Give us something else. Cause I'm married. I've only been married for about 5 years now. So what else? What else you say a woman should keep her husband at home?
Do the wifely duties.
Wifely duties, what that is?
Cooking, cleaning, washing.
She like, hell no.
Nah, you asked her, what
should
I
cook,
do?
Clean, wash, raise the children. Do you have a problem with that?
No.
But a lot of young women do. How old are you? Do you got a problem with what she just said? You don't? Do you got a problem with what she just said?
It depends.
So she got a problem?
No.
So she got a problem.
That's what that means. On the person that you're in a relationship
If you lay down with him, you chose him.
It depends.
If you lay down with him, you made your choice. What you mean it
You can lay down
depends?
with somebody but don't know who they really are.
Shouldn't do
You know,
Who fault is
people have
that?
different layers.
If she laid down with
It
him,
don't matter.
who fault is that?
Because you could be a certain way to
We
your
have to
wife
be
and later on be another
Say
way.
it again.
You have to be responsible for
You
our
know.
actions. But you have to understand that
People
we gotta
change. You don't know people for it.
Do people change?
Yes.
Is she right?
Yes.
Okay. But did she still lay down with him before?
It don't matter.
In
He
the
could have been
beginning?
a different person. You know, people portray different
So
images.
what? She said what the Bible said. What you say? Sirach 6 and 7. Listen to this. What you about to say? I want to hear what you got to say before you put your thought. Let's hear it.
The thing about how we were and the morals we had before changed. And that's because of us, social media, the music they sing. You know, look at some of that stuff they sing in these songs. Then when you got a person who didn't learn anything from their parents, you start getting generational loss.
Yes,
It just gets worse and worse.
Okay.
Because if I didn't, my mama didn't. She wasn't married, and she didn't have.
Was your mama married?
Yeah, she was
She
married.
was married? Is she still married today?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
But if she wasn't and she was out here and then how she gonna teach her daughter something she didn't know?
Oh, how she gonna teach your daughter when she didn't know?
Yeah, so then you gotta go on, it's just continue. And
So
then
where do
you
we
lost
start?
and lost and
This is
lost.
where we start right here. Let's see what the Bible said. What you just said. All right, Miss Eartha. You're an Israelite. You gotta keep God's commandments now. Read that. Look at this right here. Because you said something very important. You gotta be responsible for your actions. Are the young girls today, are they holding themselves responsible for their actions? You said no.
It's anyone.
It's anyone. Okay, let's go. Let's read the Bible. because it ain't me, and I ain't picking on you.
Yeah.
Let's read the Bible.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Listen.
If thou wouldest get a friend,
If you get a friend,
prove him first.
what the Bible say?
Prove him first.
See what they about before you lay down with them. See what they about before you give your trust to them. Like, I'm pretty sure when you met your husband, y'all didn't just jump right into getting married. Y'all got to know each other. You got to feel him out. You got to feel him out, right? He had to learn you, had to learn him. The Bible give us instructions on our day-to-day life. Right. The Bible give us instructions on what's going to happen in the future. Believe it or not, the Bible going to tell us everything we got to know from day-to-day life, what's going to happen with America. The Bible going to prophesy. The Bible going to tell you about your history in the past. The Bible is the book of life.
Right.
Read on.
Excuse me. If thou would get us a friend, prove him first. Read. And be not hasty to credit him.
Don't give them credit so fast because they like maybe change up on you. You got to really see what they're about. The only way you see what they're about is through hard times. Like they walking through boyfriend and girlfriend holding hands right now. Y'all two right there, boyfriend and girlfriend. They really got to see what it's about. They get me talking to them. Light skin with dreads, bro. You right there. Y'all got to get married. Hope y'all ain't swinging and banging. Y'all got to change that if y'all is.
So let me ask you a question. When back in the
Yeah, they young over there having sex. They got to get married. God don't want that. Yeah, we gonna call you out.
I'd have been there, but
I know, but is that right? Is that right?
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
When you have been sinning and you want to do right in your household, you say it for the young mothers, right?
Don't forget your point right here.
All I say is repent and mean it.
Oh.
And put God in your household. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, put God in it. Make sure your children know. You know, as far as keep your husband home, pray to God and ask God.
She gave you the. She told you the key. Do your wife to do this? No, listen.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
No, you go ahead.
We got the instructions, and you said it. We just gotta sincerely do it, as the Israelites. Right. That's what the big part we missing. Right. We can do it as African American. We can't do it. We can't do it as African American. We can't do it as Jehovah's Witness. We can't do it as so-called Christians, because that's not biblical. Because Christians gonna have you hunting rabbit eggs on Easter coming up. Right. That ain't in the Bible. Christians gonna have you thinking this is your savior. That ain't in the Bible. Christians gonna have you thinking, well, God loves everybody. What about we got shot down in the street with a George Floyd, with a Sonia Massey situation? We thinking everything is all good in Jesus, but God is trying to get us to wake up to come back to Him. We gotta understand our race. We the Israelites. And with that,
can I say this?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
And I'm finna go on to the stove.
Me too. You finna go break God's Sabbath day. What you finna go do?
I'm finna go buy me some groceries.
I know, but I'm saying I ain't saying don't eat. Listen. Stop. What we trying to show you is your heritage. Do you celebrate Christmas? Thanksgiving?
Yes, I do.
That's not your heritage.
I know it's
you
not,
finna go buy something. We're not saying don't eat. We're saying it's set up to you to go break God's commandments. Today, you
I
shouldn't
can't
buy
remember
nothing.
where it say in the Bible, but it says that when he comes back, he's coming from his Israelites. He's coming for his Israelites.
Right.
And it's whether you black, blue, green, or yellow.
Nope, that don't say that.
It don't say. It say you got to be black.
It's not about color. It's about the seed, meaning your race, your nationality. Right. You can be black, you can be high yellow, you can be almost looking white. That's why we said blacks, Hispanics, like them over there, they Hispanic and Native Indian. It's about your race, your seed.
I'm finna go, y'all. But
you gotta keep God's commandments.
Very interesting.
Hey, you got a flyer?
Yeah, I got one.
Read it. We on YouTube. We can type us in on YouTube and everything and watch more videos. Okay. If you finna celebrate Easter, you in sin.
Rivers of living water. Hey, I see you watching the video. Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, won't you like, subscribe, and share? IUIC Mississippi Burning. Like, subscribe, and share. Even comment.
If you finna celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that, you in sin. Right. God don't. I know you just learning, but God don't like that.
Right.
I'm in the path of learning, but hopefully I get that by time.
You know it's a sin for women to wear pants? It's a sin for women to wear pants.
That's why they wear the skirts.
And why they wear dresses. She know it, she ain't tell you. God. She don't love you.
Come on, y'all.
Sis, you got a point real quick. I want to get your point.
Oh yeah, I just want to talk about.
Are you married?
No.
Do you like men?
Yeah.
You like?
I got a friend guy.
I mean, do you date men? Well, I guess I should say you date men.
I have one right now.
Okay. He gotta believe this too. But before anything else, before you leave, like they walked off, even she just walking up. Come on up a little bit. But what's your nickname? Maya. I thought they call you Tinkerbell or something. I'm just joking. Hey, before you leave, you gotta learn you an Israelite. You ain't African American. Right. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Not because we said it. Did you understand everything you went through?
Oh yeah, I got a brother who he can go and tell you everything.
Okay.
He good. Him and my sister.
You say Maya? Okay, what you finna say your point? I was talking about.
I was saying that even back in the day.
Listen to her point. Let's see what she's talking about.
Back in the day, people didn't just get to know each other and date. Sometimes it was arranged. They're gonna say, "Well, I want to marry your daughter." They just come over.
Say that part again. You missed the key point. I want to marry who?
Your daughter.
Why? Because the father and mother knew who? Their parents.
Not really.
No, that is really. No, you're not finna give your child with somebody you don't know.
I mean, people, it wasn't like that. It was stuff that was arranged all the time.
There were arranged marriages. I will give you that. I will give you. And guess what? They got that from us. They got that from us. I'll give you that. There were arranged marriages. Do you want to get married one day? Go ahead.
Like a 12 or 13-year-old.
No, the Bible says you got to be grown, 20 years old.
But that ain't the truth. I mean, it's true in the Bible, but you know people.
Other cultures do that.
Off at 12 and 13.
We trying to teach you the Bible culture, your culture.
Right.
There were arranged marriages. Right now, a black woman want to be an independent woman, can't tell me nothing, shake my ass and twerk, give me some money off OnlyFans. That's the average black woman.
But my point to it was
that
even though they did do that, they still had people didn't leave. I mean, they
stayed together.
The man did his part.
Yep.
The woman did her part.
Right.
And then they learned to love each other.
Right.
That was the rules of marriage and being together.
Do you believe we should be married, a boyfriend and girlfriend? I mean, like us as a race. Do you think God says boyfriend and girlfriend, or God say marriage? God say marriage, right? All right, sis, I know you're going over to buy something. Remember what we talked about? You got to keep the commandments.
You gonna do it?
Hold on, I know you got to go. You finna drink that Coke and have your blood pressure sky high.
I'm telling you.
Listen, sis. Listen. On the front of that flyer, it say what? The 12 tribes of Israel. The truth about the slave trade, right? Are you African American? That's what you say your race is? Believe it or not, you've been lied to. I'm asking another question. What color is Jesus? Huh?
No color.
She said no color? He do got a color. Let me ask you this right here. Brother walking up. Sis, Deuteronomy 22:5. Let me ask y'all a question. Darius, is it a sin for women to wear pants? Is it a sin for women to wear pants? Is God okay with women wearing pants? Okay, let's see the Bible. Real fast, where you gotta go. Maya.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Listen.
The woman.
Who?
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What's a woman's garment?
A dress.
Thank you. What's a woman's garment? Can a man wear a dress? So let's read it from the top again.
The woman shall not.
What?
Shall not
Read.
wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What do women wear that belong to men? Thank you. I like you. You all right with me. I'm gonna give you a little break. I'm gonna give you a little easy on you. Jesus is a black man. Jesus is not white. Come here. Should women wear pants? Is it a sin if women? Hold on, Maya. I know you trying to sneak off. We ain't picking on you. What time you gotta go to work?
I gotta work.
Where you work at?
My phone ain't even
It's
on.
12:57. What time you gotta go to work?
1:30.
1:30. Where you work at? Where you work at? Saberlin. Come on.
I want to pick on mine one time. I want to pick on you before you go, sis. I got to pick on you because it's going to hurt, but you're going to like it. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague and be.
Is a plague good?
Plague.
Plague. Is that good or bad?
That's a sickness.
That's a sickness, right? Read.
And behold, if it be in the sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
What did God call yellow hair?
Oh, what's another word for yellow?
Ron. So what did he call it? He called it a plague, a sickness. So these people that's walking around here that's born with their hair in their head, they sick. God said that's a plague. Your natural hair is just like these trees. It just shoot up to the sky. You understand that? God gave you that. Christ got that kind of hair. You understand that? I want you to know that before you leave here, sis, you actually putting a plague on your head. Come on, now.
You beautiful, believe it or not, but you mess yourself up with that blonde in your hair. God said. You want to like the white woman, huh? You want to like a white girl, don't you?
Caucasian.
You want to be Caucasian?
You think you
Caucasian? I'm just joking. Y'all seen that video the girl said that? There's a video going around. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, bro, right here. Jesus Christ is a black man. He's not white. That's why she got that blonde in her hair. Because right here, believe it or not, they give an image of Jesus. And what color is Jesus' hair most of the time? Black or blonde? Blonde hair, blue eyes. Blonde hair, blue eyes. All right? So understand this right here. Let me ask you another question. How you get your soul right with God? You too. How you get your soul right with God? Huh? What you say? Accept God? Accept what? Okay, for one, let's go over the color of Christ. Revelation 1:14. Open up the flyer. Go to the flyer now. Open up your flyer too. We're finna touch on it. Revelation 1:14. Turn it, show it where it's at. Show everybody where it's at. Revelation 1:14. You see it right there? Point it out. Yeah, turn it over. We're gonna read the description of Jesus Christ. Right? The description of Jesus Christ is this right here. You got it? Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Texture of W-O-O-L. What is that texture of hair, sis?
Wool.
Wool. Negro hair? Is
Black
that
people.
Negro, black people hair? Is that wool? Your texture, hair texture. Right. So his texture of hair was what?
Wool.
Is this wool on this picture right here? Is this wool? No, that ain't wool. Okay, let's keep reading. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Is white meaning gray? Read.
As white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Check it out, bro. I want you to see it. Now that we ain't making it up. His eyes was as a flame of fire, meaning they was red. They had a red tint because Christ drank wine. Like your eyes got like a little red film on it. You smoke? You drink? All right. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So John the Revelator looked down at his feet because he had on sandals. And what color was they?
Fine brass.
What color is brass?
Look like a brownish.
Yes. What color is brass? Yes. And so is this lining up? No.
Right.
Let's keep on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as
what?
As if they burn in a furnace.
Take that brown and burn it. What color is it now?
Black.
Thank you. Let's go to Job. No, Song of Solomon 1 and 5. So we read the description of Jesus. He's a black man. So this is a lie. Your mind should think, well, it don't matter, bro. I don't care. Well, if you don't care, then damn it, you get the hell on. We want truth and facts over here. Because it matters. What's your name? Darius. If we write about Darius, and 20 years from now, or 100 years from now, we say Darius was a white man, he had blonde hair, blue eyes. Is that going to be true about you? You're going to be like, damn, they disrespected me. Won't you? Same thing with God. If we say we believe in Jesus, he is disrespected. He's spit on when we think this is him.
Right.
Now let's see more color in the Bible. Come over here and look at this. Come on over here. Yep. Everybody gather around. Read this right here. What you got, sis? What you got? Huh? Hezekiah, come on. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. Come on up, sis. I see you got the dreads. Come on up here. Read this. So you go, I know you're rocking your natural. Song of Solomon 1 and 5. Read.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
What did King Solomon say?
I am black.
Read. So somebody may say, well, that don't mean what it means. Yes, the hell it do. He said he black.
Right.
Read.
But comely.
Meaning handsome. When you Google comely definition, it means handsome.
Right.
So he said, I'm black and I'm handsome. Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Read.
As the tents of Kedar.
Meaning he comparing to very dark tents in Africa. Read.
As the curtains of Solomon.
Read.
Look not upon me, because I am black.
Said it again. King Solomon, the wisest king that ever lived. 1 Kings 4 and 30. Jump 1 Kings 4 and 30. He said he's black. But when you get to, they got the New King James Version or the New International Version. Because right now this is the Holy Bible King James Version. The other versions take that word black out and say, I am dark. Then NIV, other versions say, I turn a different color, a different shade. He said he's black. Read that 1 Kings 4:30.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 4 and verse 30. And Solomon wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the East country.
He was the wisest over there. Wiser than the Chinese, wiser than the Japanese. Read, wiser than the Arabs.
And all the wisdom of Egypt.
He was wiser than what?
And all the wisdom of Egypt.
He was wiser than the Egyptians. King Solomon, a black man, an Israelite, was the wisest man. He said in the Bible, I am black. His records, his recording, he said that. So why? And guess what? He was Jesus Christ's great-great-great-grandfather. So why in the hell we think this is true? Or we think we ain't nothing special? Because we've been lied to. Right. And now I'm black, I'm African American. And yes, the word black is in the Bible, but now it's a degrading term. When he said it, it was a term of endearment, of uplifting. He was describing himself, what his complexion was.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word